What's going on, y'all? It's your boy wrestle.trenia, and I'm not gonna lie, today we gotta talk about the state of the tag team division. I had to throw in that Jey Uso video, but first we gonna start off with the men's tag team division. It's basically the same BS for both the women and the men, but basically for the men, my thing is, why do both of the big factions on Raw and SmackDown have the tag titles? They get defended every once in a while. You don't really remember that they have them half the time. So it's like, why do they have the titles? Why couldn't the titles stay on? I mean, I know R-Truth doing his rapping stuff, but why couldn't the titles stay on them? R-Truth and The Miz. Why couldn't DIY keep the SmackDown tag team titles? Bloodline don't need anything to look stronger. Judgment Day already looks strong. It's like, what are we doing right now? What are we really doing? The men don't have, the tag team don't even have stories anymore. And I'm talking about including and involving the tag team titles. The New Day situation, there's something in itself. There's not even them trying to make it a tag team feud. It's just Kofi and Xavier they're basically beefing at this point. So it's like the Tongan brothers, they're not in a feud. They're just being backup for Bloodline. And I know that's the story of the Bloodline, but they still can go off and face actual tag teams and have their own story too as well. Why are they only being behind the Bloodline every SmackDown? They went on NXT and did that one thing interrupting the Street Profits match. I'm like, bro. And also the Street Profits, what's going on with them, bro? Everybody don't need to have the titles all the time, but they literally then had probably 10 number one contenders matches that they won, or 10 opportunities to win the tag titles, and they never win them at this point. So it's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all already wasn't gonna give Montez his push, so I'm like, bro, what's really going on with that? And even on Raw, it's Judgment Day. They defended them recently, but they're doing the same thing with the Bloodline. They're just going behind Finn, Liv, and Dominic. So it's like, what's the point of them having the titles? They can't give them back to Austin Theory and Grayson Waller because apparently something about to happen with that eventually. They've been taking 2 months for something to happen with that, but it's like they're not having actual tag team stories, feuds, rivalries, nothing. I can't name one that's going on right now, or at least ones involving the tag titles. And even if you go to the women's side of things, they only have 4 or 5 teams that I know of. I guess you can say Chelsea and Piper, whoever want to be a tag team in the Pure Fusion Collective, Unholy Union, and of course the Damage Control situation, and Katana and Kaden Carter. But we don't see damn Kaden Carter. They the only put together team really. So it's like, use the teams that you have. Unholy Union, even though y'all gave them some BS, if y'all want to even call that a title reign, if you was gonna have the girls win the titles, why did they not actually? They should have been at least in a story, especially the women. The women haven't had any real story since those tag titles been a thing, even back when they were first introduced. As far as I know, I don't remember the actual story. It's like, why are we not having stories for tag teams? Oh, I know why, because y'all throw y'all whole brain on the table when it comes to the Bloodline and Judgment Day, that when it comes to the tag teams and mid-card division stuff, because even the mid-card is pretty basic. It's mainly on SmackDown though, but in general, the tag team division is like, it's not even mid-card anymore. Tag team division is at the bottom of the barrel. Those are the matches. If a tag team match is happening on Raw and SmackDown, I probably can just go read a damn book if I want to. Because it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? With all of the people that's in tag teams are great wrestlers. We get that. They can put on good matches every week. But the thing is, having great matches doesn't matter when you have the Bloodline and Judgment Day having 25 segments an episode. And I like the Bloodline and I like the Judgment Day segments, but y'all not leaving room for any type of creative. And I said this already. They don't give creative effort to the other divisions. So it's like, bro, have Bianca and Jay go against Io and Kyrie. Actually let them put on a good match. Like everybody. I know some of them be botching, but that's not the point. At least get them a chance. If they mess up, then they just gonna have a moment where they mess up. Y'all can stop acting like Unholy Union isn't good. If y'all gonna make them still be a tag team, stop having them looking like some idiots who won the titles and that we didn't see them have for the title reign. Or they just said random stuff backstage. Like, y'all could have really made these teams dominant. It don't just have to be Bianca and Jade that's being dominant. The Pure Fusion Collective, if y'all gonna sit there and have these people be a team, then I think all of them have some type of fighting background. So why not make that their thing? I know Shayna and Sonya do, and I'm pretty sure Zoe Stark. I don't know why I said Tony. I'm pretty sure Zoe Stark does. I'm not sure though. Y'all let me know. But it's like, why are we not making these people? They don't have to be. We don't need every faction to be dominant. But they look like a joke right now. They are just having random 6 women tag matches or random tag team matches. Same thing with Raw and SmackDown. For some reason, every SmackDown and Raw, you have KO and DIY teaming together. Worried about what's going on with the bloodline. Even if they don't need to be worried about all the other stuff. If it's not involving the tag titles, if it's not benefiting them, because it's like at this point, if you're gonna go out and help Kevin Owens, we better get a tag team title shot. Cause I guess they don't do the rematch clause no more, so I don't know how that worked, but it's like we don't need DIY trying to going against the whole bloodline. We need them to be worried about the tag titles. Cause it's like they're not even having feuds with like other tag teams. It's like it's just stuff going on within the tag teams themselves. So I'm like, bro, can we like make sense of some of this stuff? I feel like Street Profits, they should beat the Tongan brothers for the titles. I mean, Jacob, it's not gonna bother him because he's not a part of that no more. He just, you know, they made him get a title up, so they already don't look like no threat. Have the Street Profits beat them. As far as the women, keep their titles on Bianca and Jay for a while. Don't nobody need to be turning soon because y'all keep saying that. Have them keep the titles, and they can have just put on good matches. I mean, and I feel like maybe I don't know like who they would have a feud with at the moment. It just comes down to if they want to put in like effort to book them good. So they really can probably have a good feud with anybody. Should have EO talking somewhere, have Kyrie talking somewhere. Them folks, them girls know how to talk now. Stop acting like these women that don't know how to talk. Let them put some promos out, bro. I honestly don't know what they'll do for the tag division because I barely can think of half of the teams on Raw. Is AOP on Raw still? They know how to talk as well. Y'all be having all these teams because they're foreign. These teams that speak foreign languages. Y'all act like they don't know how to talk. These people know how to talk. They've been around. They didn't been here. WWE. I don't know what y'all be doing. EO know how to talk. Razor, them boys know how to talk. Let it be actual feuds inside the tag division and not AOP worried about what the hell Karrion Kross doing with that goofy hair he got on his head. That are doing nothing. They're just holding titles hostage. People are getting held hostage in tag teams and factions that they don't need to be in right now. They're not even booking the good teams that are good and good feuds or anything now. It's like, bro, what are we doing? I don't think that's gonna happen until these like big stories on Raw and SmackDown end because Bloodline, it seems like this stuff not gonna end until WrestleMania. This is gonna be about the damn third year now. And I feel like it's still not gonna end. What to say about SmackDown? They have it worse because they have like a big crazy segment every week. Raw, they get away with a lot more stuff. I mean, I think it's 3 hours still, so that's probably why. I don't remember who's doing well. I think SmackDown is good. Just saw that SmackDown is supposed to be 3 hours soon, so maybe that'll help them, or they'll just make it be like more bloodline situations going on. But Raw, you got a lot more going on. And I feel like, I mean, personally, I feel like the women's tag team division can do pretty good if they let them. If they stop trying to let them have these interferences and let the women talk on the mic, I mean, if they mess up, they mess up, bro. It's gonna build their skills. You gotta let them talk, even even the ones that don't speak English good, which most of them, as far as I've heard, they do. Because once the bloodline stuff go like in and the judgment they sit, all that stuff like it dies down and it's done for, they probably gonna have a hard time like thinking of stuff to do because you see they had to bring Roman back and have Cody involved with all that stuff again. They don't know how to book anything outside of the big feuds that much right now. Like I said, Raw is better on that part. They still book pretty good, but SmackDown, poor LA Knight. I hope they do him right for the women's tag team division. It's like they can go to NXT, Raw, SmackDown, so they'll be fine. But let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think the tag team division is in a good state right now? I mean, I'll be surprised if any of you guys say yeah, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.